Tom, you guys have won in many various forms as of late. I guess how important is that? Just finding different ways to win, especially as you get down the second half of the season.
I think it's huge. Obviously, we didn't play as well as we would like, but I love the resolve. To what happened at the end of the game, then go into overtime and just find a way to win, and that's what this team has done. All year. So, we're scoring a lot of points, but obviously there's room to improve too. Yeah, just like his resolve, determination, the will, the want to. He does it game after game, and and Trey's a load to deal with because you can get the first one right, and then the second one's coming, and then there's a third one, and then to have the resolve to keep fighting and keep doing it over and over again. That's a lot of screens you're fighting through, and you can't say enough about what he sacrifices every game for the team and what it means to winning. I think the things that he brings, Josh brings, OG, I thought Precious had a huge game for us. And then, of course, what Kat did, 44, and Jalen, and we needed everyone. Deuce went down in the first half, so we're shorthanded. I thought Cam gave us huge minutes to start the fourth, and I think that was important. Landry gave us really good minutes as well. So it's just a good team win, and it wasn't easy. It's a back-to-back, and just come in and find a way to win. Yeah.
He seems to pull up in very unexpected scenarios when he's going up against really great defenders like Daniels, where Daniels thinks he's going to be extra dribble and pulls up instead. Like, what makes him so good at messing with the guys behind him?
Well, I think one, he has great balance and he's got great footwork, but I think he's not relying on athleticism. What he's relying on is savvy, and he's herky-jerky. I think like sometimes that can take a guy off balance a little bit, and he just needs a little space to get a shot off, and when he gets it off, he has great balance on his release. And so then and what you see in the game is actually if you watch his individual workout every day, those are the things he practices. That's not an accident. He does it over and over again, and he's not afraid. He has a lot of courage, but I think he reads the game extremely well. And then he'll make he'll take that shot.
What did you, if anything, do you say to your team in a situation where you guys are up 6 with 18 seconds left, and then what happened, just to kind of get them to refocus, to not, you use the word resolve 3 or 4 times already, but just to encourage them to let them know.
Yeah, well, there's and you talk about, like we talk about daily improvement, and we also talk about fighting to win every possession, and every possession does matter, and you don't know which possession may win or lose the game for you, right? It could be a play that happened in the first quarter where it's an extra possession and they ended up getting a 3, or you fouled a 3-point shooter, or whatever it might be. So at the end of the game, there's a missed free throw. We gave up free throw rebound. We got it out of bounds. We could have called a timeout. We're trying to call a timeout. We didn't get it. We got to be emphatic. I got to be on top of the official, to get that done. So those are the things that, you go through these things and you want to learn from them. And the good thing about today's game is the fact that we won. And I'd rather learn from winning the game than learn from losing the game. And so I think that's the biggest thing. And then in any game, there's going to be things that you do really well. I thought we had some great plays where, we had double floods and guys were on the double teams, and we got easy baskets from that. And so that we can take some of that stuff, and then the things that we need to improve upon, take a hard look. This is a good chance. I want our players to get away, re-energize, and refocus, and then come back, to head down the stretch. But there's been a lot of fight, a lot of determination. We had to overcome, we still haven't had Mitch. Precious missed a good chunk. Landry missed a good chunk. And so the big thing is to understand exactly where we are, what we have to do down the stretch here.
You were saying before the game, the challenge is not to go to the All-Star break before the All-Star break. These guys, second night of a back-to-back, they lose that lead late in the fourth, and then they obviously get it done in overtime. What does it say about the group that they stayed together?
It's a tremendous group. Like I tell them all the time, like I'm fortunate to be coaching them. So you enjoy the effort they put forth. They're together. They're committed. They're all sacrificing something for the team. Each one of them is giving something of themselves to make the team better, and that takes a lot. To sometimes give up what you may feel is best for you for what's best for the team. But in order for our team to have success, which everyone has to prioritize, everyone has to be willing to make those sacrifices. And so I think when you look at how the team is performing, each night you're seeing someone different step up and do something that helps us win. And we need everybody. So, and even all the guys who aren't in the rotation right now, they're doing a great job supporting the team, working hard in practice, helping the team develop that way. So it's, I'm proud of the togetherness of the team, and we have to keep doing it.
Tom, when you're missing such key defensive pieces, and then you go look at the film for maybe defensive breakdowns, do you sit there and think, hey, when Mitch is in the lineup, when Mitch is in the lineup, these breakdowns don't happen? Or do you...
No, because the thing is, everyone's capable of playing great defense. So there's going to be mistakes, and I think sometimes great effort and hustle can make up for a mistake. So, and the bottom line is winning games. Like, what does it take to win a game? And sometimes you win with your offense, sometimes you win with your defense. You'd like to count on your defense because there's going to be nights where you don't shoot the ball great. And when you don't shoot the ball great, your defense and your rebounding, we didn't rebound the ball well tonight, so that's a concern. We turned it over at a high rate, which is unusual for us. But also credit to them. They're very good at it, and you got to protect the ball.
All right, thanks.
Yep, thanks.